Getting spinach in your diet is a lot better than what you think. Because when it comes to our heart, our arteries, our blood pressure, our eyes, our immune system, fighting cancer, as well as sustaining our insulin and glucose levels, there's nothing like spinach. We're talking a glycemic index of 15, which is extremely low on the glycemic index. And why is the glycemic index so important? Because this is how fast or slow sugars get absorbed into the cells of our body, into the mitochondria, which is the cells of our body that gives us energy. And if we're eating processed refined foods, sugars, sodas, desserts, that means that sugars are going to rapidly get into the cells so quick that we're going to get a surge of insulin from the pancreas. So insulin can do its job to get that glucose or sugar into the cells. But as this continues over time, the pancreas starts to get tired. That means insulin is eventually going to have problems. Not only that, but the insulin receptors on the cells are eventually going to have problems as well, because the insulin receptors are like gates that have to open up to allow this glucose to come in. But eventually, they become resistant, that we call insulin resistant. And that eventually leads to prediabetes and eventually diabetes. So if we have excessive sugars floating around in our bloodstream, where do they go? Well, some can get stored as glycogen in the muscles or the liver, but the rest eventually gets converted to fat. And eventually we develop a fatty liver. And this can eventually cause metabolic problems, metabolic syndrome, and cause more complications. And there are several things that you really need to understand about spinach, what it can do for the health and wealth of your body. But the two main things about spinach, besides the certain nutrients that I'm about to share with you, the two main things I really want you to understand, it's so low in carbohydrates. It's never going to spike your blood sugar nor spike your insulin, and it's filled with lots of fiber. 1/4 of it's soluble fiber, 3/4 of it's insoluble fiber. But when it comes to your intestines, when it comes to constipation, when it comes to gas and bloating, your retention of fluids, spinach can do miracles for your gastrointestinal system. And when it comes to your eye health, that very few of us really think about the nutrients that we need for our eyes. Spinach has lutein and zeaxanthin, and that will protect your eyes from harmful energy light waves like the ultraviolet lights in the sun. It will suppress inflammation and will also help fight those free radicals. That's the oxidative stress that can damage your eyes. And that fiber slows digestion from the stomach into the small intestine. It slows the absorption of sugar into the cells. As I said before, it takes stress off the pancreas. But a portion of that fiber makes its way to the colon, and it feeds those probiotics. And this helps strengthen your immune system along with camphor. This is the antioxidant in spinach that can help decrease your risk of cancer and chronic diseases. And spinach is filled with nitrates, and those nitrates in the body convert it to nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas. It's a vasodilator. It helps dilate and open up the arteries, the vessels in our entire body. That means if the arteries are open wider, the heart does not have to pump as hard to get that blood through those arteries, allowing more oxygen to get to all the cells of your body so your body can stay healthier, so you can live a long and healthy life. So here's the bottom line. If you have insulin resistance, like many millions and millions of people throughout the world have and don't even know it, or if you're a pre-diabetic, you notice that your sugar levels are creeping up over time, or even if you're a diabetic, spinach is the #1 food that you can eat all the time, as it will make you more insulin sensitive. It puts so much less stress on your pancreas as compared to being insulin resistant. It will help reverse insulin resistance. And eating spinach will definitely not raise your blood sugar levels. It will definitely lower them. And spinach is one of the best things you can eat if you're trying to lose weight. You can eat it any way in your salads or put it in your smoothies, as it will control your blood sugar levels and again make you more insulin sensitive. And spinach will definitely help in lowering your bad cholesterol, your LDLs, your triglycerides. It will help prevent plaquing within the arteries, to keep your arteries clear and keep them healthy. And its low carb and high fiber content will definitely help you lose weight. It will give you so much more satiety. It will make you feel full. It will support your ghrelin and your leptin levels. Your ghrelin is your hunger hormone. Your leptin is your satiety hormone. It will lower your ghrelin and increase your leptin so you don't overeat nor crave any of those sweets. And it doesn't matter what kind of diet you're on. If you're on the keto, the paleo, the vegetarian, it doesn't make a difference. You could eat spinach on any diet. Reap those rewards. Save your pancreas. Keep your blood sugar, insulin levels stable and healthy. And keep your immune system strong. You got it all. Eat your spinach. No matter what it takes, I promise you, your body will love you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends and family. Leave your comments below. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandel.